Hello, I'm Jay, owner of Volunteer Audio in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Today I'm going to show you how to make your 2023 Street Glide CVO sound like a Harley again. When we picked it up, started it up, the stock exhaust is just so lackluster. Actually didn't sound like a Harley to me at all. Reached out to Khrome Werks, spoke with CJ, he said don't worry, we've got some flip-ons that'll bring it to life. So today we're going to be putting on the Eclipse Khrome Werks 4.5-inch slip-ons. I'm going to show you step-by-step how to do that, what it sounded like before, and just how good it sounds after. All right, so I'm going to show you just how easy you can put these on your bike. But first I want to tell you, all the Khrome Werks exhaust is in stock and online at volunteeraudio.com. We're going to have the lowest allowed price along with free shipping and no tax when shipped outside of Tennessee. All the different options are there. Simply click on the motorcycle section, the Khrome Werks exhaust, and then you'll see each color. In this case, we're doing the Eclipse. We're going to go with the black and machine cut tips because it matches our collection, our footboards, our grips, everything on our new CVO. But we do have optional tips. They're also Eclipse colored, very much like the factory is. So we have all of these available on our website. Just want to let you know there are other options you can do than this one, but these are going to sound amazing and no need for a dyno tune or a tuner put on because this is going to work with that stock ECM without causing you any issues. Now to do this, we're going to need just a very few tools. We're going to need an 8mm socket, a 13mm socket, and a 15mm socket, along with a ratchet. We're going to take these off in just a few minutes, but first let's get over and take our bag off to give us access to our exhaust. To do this, you're simply going to take the hardware here and spin out these retainers. At that point, you're going to lean your bag out and unplug the stock electrical connectors. So the first thing Robbie's doing is he's going to take our 8mm and he's going to loosen up the clamps, the band clamps that are holding on our Eclipse colored shield from in front of the muffler. He's just doing this to make room as we put our new muffler on. Next, he's going to take the 15mm and from underneath here, he's going to loosen the band clamp holding the muffler to the stock exhaust. 13mm, he's going to take these bolts out. I'm going to hold these just to make sure it doesn't somehow or another fall down. All right, just that easy, we've got the stock muffler off. So now all we've got to do is match up the same exhaust that we got from Khrome Werks. You'll notice it has a different size inlet, and we're just going to move our clamp from one to the other and go back on with the same factory hardware. We're going to go ahead and make sure and loosen our clamp quite a bit to make sure we've got plenty of room to slide it on our new muffler. All right, so the hardest part of this is transferring the clamp, and it's not that hard. Now we're going to slide it back on and line up our hardware here in the bag. All right, so we'll go ahead and tighten those up. Robbie's going to tighten that 15mm up, making sure it's good and tight so we don't have any exhaust leaks. Last step, just tightening up that clamp. Let's position it back where it needs to go. Right there, looks good. Now, I want you to notice how good this matches because Khrome Werks actually made the factory Eclipse exhaust for Harley. So this color is patented by them and they make it match absolutely perfect. I do want to point out, if you notice our tip, it is that black and machine cut. And if you look at the rest of the collection on this, from the rear pegs to the footboards to the grips, they have that look. Now you may want to match that collection, or you may also want to change out this tip, and there are several different tip designs. They're all available at volunteeraudio.com, but I really like the look of this exhaust. So we're going to put this bag back on and we're going to go to the other side and show you just how easy it is to finish up and then let you hear it. All right, same thing on this side. Robbie's going to take his 8mm and loosen the clamps holding that front shield. We're just going to loosen it enough that this can move, but we're not actually taking it off. All right. So now we're going to take loose that 15 millimeter. Should be good there. Now when you're doing this, you're going to look, especially if you've got your bike on a jack, and you're going to think you don't have a lot of clearance between the swing arms. But when we put it on the ground, it opens up and there's a lot more clearance there. So just wiggle and pull to the rear. You shouldn't have any problem taking that stock muffler off. All right, got the hardest part of this thing done, the clamp. I'll make sure it's hanging here straight while Robbie puts the bolt in the back. Right. Now it's on where we want it. Robbie's tightening up that 15 millimeter. He's going to continue to tighten it until it pretty much bottoms out. All right, so we've got our exhaust on, it's back together, and I hope this video has encouraged you to see that you could do this yourself. You could also have us do it while we're doing audio to your bike, or you could visit us just for the exhaust. And if you want to hear what this bike sounds like in person, because I'm telling you, you can't tell through YouTube on your phone how good this exhaust is going to sound. You need a good set of headphones or a good home audio system. Definitely take the time to listen to it on one of those, but it's always going to sound better in person. We'd love to have you visit us and let you hear what it sounds like before we put it on. Now I'm going to fire the bike up. It's time to hear just how great it sounds. All right, so now we're going to let you hear what it sounded like before and after, both sitting here and going down the road. I think you're going to be blown away with how much better this bike sounds. It now has the sound of a Harley Davidson. That's one of the reasons you buy one of these bikes, is because they just sound so good, and I was so disappointed before. Werks has done an awesome job. They build this exhaust right here in the US in Lincoln, Nebraska, and they're an awesome company to work with. And again, Volunteer Audio is your authorized dealer, and they're all in stock at volunteeraudio.com. Let's check out and see what it sounds like. I think you're going to be amazed. All right, so I hope you're as impressed as I am, and I hope you got a good set of headphones or a home audio system to listen to those before and afters, because there's no comparison. The Werks exhaust sounds amazing. All this exhaust is in stock and on our website at volunteeraudio.com. We are your authorized dealer, and we're happy to help you and answer any questions you have with making your exhaust selection. There are multiple tip styles and color styles. And remember, when you do a slip-on, there's no need for a tuner or any other dyno work done to make it right. It'll work with that stock ECM just like it is. So it's very easy to do. You could put this on yourself. They're also claiming we get about 12% gain in torque and 7% in horsepower. So that's enough power you're going to feel the difference as well as hear it. Like this video. By doing so, you're going to help us, and it's as simple as hitting the little like icon. It's going to move us up in YouTube search results. And if you'll subscribe to our channel, we're going to show you the latest in Harley. From audio to exhaust to lighting, we're not only going to show it to you, we're going to show you how to install it, we're going to show you how to use it so you get the best use out of the purchase that you've made. If you got questions, you can call us at 1-844-30-AUDIO. We have an extremely knowledgeable sales and tech staff happy to talk to you about your bike, your budget, your project, and help you build, whether it be the best audio system or get the best exhaust for it. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, God bless.